Hello, dear children. Welcome back to your online classes. And in your grammar class, we are going to begin our 5th chapter. I hope all the previous chapters are clear to you. In the 5th chapter, we are going to learn about adjectives, degree of comparison. So let's begin. Adjectives, degrees of comparison. So here, what do we mean by degrees of comparison? It is adjectives change in form to show comparison. These forms are called degrees of comparison. So here children, we should know first of all what are adjectives. So as we have studied in the previous chapter 4, an adjective is a word used with a noun or a pronoun to describe quality, quantity or specify a person, animal, place or thing. And in this we are just going to study about different degrees of comparison. So there are 3 degrees of comparison. Firstly, we have positive degree, then we have comparative and superlative degree. We have 3 examples given in the book. We will study them. Firstly, we have a picture and a statement below that. That is, this is a big house. Here you can see a big house is given and the adjective big is in a simple form. So, this is in your positive degree. Second example shows this house is bigger. Here the comparison is made between 2 houses. And which 2 houses? The previous one means the example 1 and between example 2. So they want to indicate that this house, the second example, this house is bigger than the first one. So here you can say this is higher degree of comparison, means here we have comparison between 2 houses. Third example is this is the biggest house. Now here the word biggest. As we can see in the first one, in the first example, we had the word big as our adjective. Then in the second one, we had bigger. Now in this, we have the word biggest. And this statement indicates that this is the biggest house, means biggest than others, means the comparison is made between 3 houses. And which 3 houses? First example, that house we have taken. Second example, that house, and the one which is in the third example. Means the comparison is made between 3 houses. And this sort of comparison, when comparison made between 3 things or more than that, then this is the highest degree of comparison and this is known as superlative degree. It means the first example was of positive degree, second example was of your comparative degree, and the third example is of your superlative degree. Now, let us understand all the 3 different degrees of comparison one by one. Firstly, we will see positive degree. Here in your book it says, when an adjective is used in its simple form, it is said to be in the positive degree. It is used when no comparison is made. Once again, I will indicate this line to you. It is used when no comparison is made. It means here the statement will be simple without any comparison between any other sentence or with any other statement. As we have already seen 3 examples, in the example 1 we have seen that there was no comparison made. Only a simple form of adjective was used. We can also have another statement, I can give you another statement as example, like Lalit is very strong. Here if I ask you to find out where is the adjective used and which word indicates that is your adjective, definitely I feel you are able to find out. And the word is strong. And the word strong shows that is a simple form without any comparison. That means this is your positive degree. So children, you can also say that the positive degree is basic uncompared form of an adjective. It merely describes the quality without expressing or suggesting any comparison. Now we have our next degree of comparison, that is comparative degree. Your book says the comparative degree of an adjective denotes a higher degree of the quality than the positive. It is used when two things or set of things are compared. Children, in this, it says that it is a higher degree of quality than the positive. In the positive degree, we have seen that no comparison was made, but in the comparative degree, we have comparison. And generally, we compare two things or two sets of things. We can hear one more example, like the earth is larger than the moon. In this statement which I have told you, in it you can see that we have two things which we are comparing. One is the earth and the other one is the moon. When these two things are compared, you can see the adjective is larger. Now here the word larger is not in a simple form, but we have used the comparative degree here. We have added ER to the word to make it a comparative degree. Superlative degree. The superlative degree of an adjective denotes the highest degree of the quality and is used when more than two things or sets of things are compared. Now I will give stress on the word highest degree and more than two things are compared. Children, I would like you all to compare all these three definitions which I have given. In the first one I gave you that no comparison was made. It was your positive degree. When the comparison was made between two things, that was your comparative degree. But here it is the highest degree of quality, not higher. Okay, higher is your comparative degree, but this is your highest degree of quality, and here the comparison is made when you have more than two things or sets of things. You can take one example as I am the shortest person in my family. Now children, here this is an example of superlative degree. You can see I have taken the word shortest to indicate that this is your adjective. Now the simple form or the positive form of this word shortest is short. Then we have the word shorter. We use the word shorter when we have comparative degree. But we use the word shortest when we have superlative degree. So here it says that I am the shortest person in my family. Means I am telling you that in the whole family, this person whom we are talking about is the shortest person. So I hope I made this clear to you. And you can also understand in this manner that superlative adjectives are used to compare, or superlative degrees are used to compare three or more than three nouns. They are also used to compare one thing against the rest of a group. Like I have given you the example of I am the shortest person in my family. Now, family is your whole group and the comparison is made. That's all for today, children. Revise the portion which I have covered today. I hope you will understand it in a better way when you will read it by yourself and try to understand and hear my video. Thank you and take care.